Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Odyssey. If you are new here, hi, I'm Eden, and we are really happy you found us today.
And I'm Theo. Wherever you are listening from, your kitchen, your bedroom, the bus, or even the supermarket line, we're glad you're here with us.
In this podcast, we speak in simple, clear English about real life. There's no pressure, no tests, no stress. You can just relax, listen, and let the English come to you naturally.
Today, we will talk about morning routines, because mornings really shape our whole day. But first, Eden, how was your day? You look a little tired, like it was a long one.
Thanks, Theo. That's very kind. My day was busy. One of those days that feels full before noon. I had 3 meetings this morning, then I went to the supermarket, and it was so crowded that I almost turned around and went home.
The supermarket on a Saturday. That is like a war with shopping carts instead of weapons and long lines everywhere.
Exactly. I was standing in a long line, and the person in front of me had, I think, 50 items. And of course, just when it was their turn, they remembered something and ran back like it was an emergency.
Classic move. That always happens when you're already tired. Did you at least buy something nice for yourself? Something small to make the trip worth it?
Yes, I bought some chocolate. Very healthy, I know, but sometimes you just need it.
Chocolate is good for the soul. We fully support mental health on this podcast, especially supermarket survival.
So, how was your day, Theo? You usually have a story.
My day was strange, honestly. I woke up late, which already put me in a bad mood. Then I spilled coffee on my shirt right before a video call, which felt like the universe laughing at me.
No! Did people see it or did you manage to hide it?
I tried to hide it by sitting very close to the camera, like way too close. So in the meeting, my face was just there, filling the screen, saying, "Hello everyone," very seriously.
That is worse. Now they probably think you're a crazy person with no sense of personal space.
Yes, a crazy person with no clean shirt. And then later in the day, I got an email with the subject line "important," which immediately made my heart beat faster.
What was it? Work drama?
No, it was a newsletter about cat photos. Important for my heart, maybe, but not for my stress level.
That's very 2025, 2026. We did so many emails, messages, notifications all day long. Some are serious, some are funny, and some are just completely random.
And it's hard to know which is which before you open them, so you're always a little tense, even before anything bad happens.
Yes, and many of you listening probably feel the same. There's news, social media, messages, trends, and updates, and it feels like it never stops, even when you just want a quiet moment.
This is one reason why morning routines are so important. A good morning doesn't fix everything, but it can help you feel more calm and grounded, even when the world feels noisy and fast.
So, in this episode, we will first talk about our real, honest morning routines, the good habits and the not so good ones that we're not always proud of.
Then we will build an ideal, healthy morning routine together. Something realistic that normal people can actually follow. We'll give you small practical steps, not perfection.
And remember, this podcast is for English learners. We'll use B-1 level English, so not too fast and not too difficult. And we'll repeat ideas in natural ways.
So if you stay with us, you will improve your listening, learn useful words and phrases, and maybe even feel inspired to start your next morning a little differently.
And before we continue, we want to ask for a small favor. If you enjoy this podcast and find it helpful for your English, please like this episode and subscribe to the channel. It really helps support the English Odyssey and allows us to create more podcasts like this for you. Every like and subscription helps us reach more learners around the world. So thank you for being part of this journey.
Okay, get your tea, coffee, or water. Maybe you are still waking up, or maybe your day is already busy. Wherever you are, stay with us.
Let's start the English Odyssey for today.
Eden, you always say you are a morning person, so tell us the truth. What do your mornings really look like when no one is watching?
Okay, I will tell you everything. No lies, no Instagram version. Are you ready for the real story?
I'm ready and also a little afraid of how organized you might be.
So, my alarm rings at 6:30 a.m., but I won't pretend I jump out of bed like a superhero. I usually press snooze one time, just once, and then I actually get up at 6:40.
That is not so bad at all. Some people press snooze so many times that it becomes a lifestyle.
True. When I get up, the first thing I do is not check my phone. This is very important for me because it changes my whole mood.
Ow, you're stronger than me. I usually touch my phone before my feet even touch the floor.
Exactly, and that's why you're always tired. I go straight to the bathroom, wash my face with cool water, and brush my teeth slowly.
So the first step is bathroom first, phone later.
Yes. Then I drink a glass of water because after sleep, my body feels dry and a little slow. The water helps me wake up gently.
Do you make coffee after that or do you wait?
Not yet. First, I open my window and try to get light in my eyes in the first 30 minutes. If the weather's nice, I go to my balcony for about 5 minutes.
You stand there like a plant, just existing.
Yes, like a happy plant. I look at the sky, the buildings, or people walking, and I just breathe without rushing.
Do you secretly check Instagram while you're standing there?
No social media yet. If I open Instagram or TikTok in the first minutes of the day, my brain gets busy too fast and I feel stressed.
I understand that feeling. You see bad news or perfect lives at 7 a.m. and suddenly your day feels heavy.
Exactly. After that, I do my skincare. Nothing fancy. I wash my face, use a light cream, and put on sunscreen every day.
Even if it's cloudy and gray?
Yes. Sunscreen is like a seatbelt. You don't wait for an accident to use it.
Okay, safety first,
And life lessons.
included.
Then I do 10 to 15 minutes of movement. Sometimes it's yoga, sometimes stretching, sometimes a short workout that I already know and trust.
Wait, so you do watch YouTube in the morning?
Yes, but very intentionally. I open the video directly, do the movement, and close the app. No scrolling, no surprises.
So you're not falling into the algorithm trap.
Right. Then I sit down with my notebook and write 3 simple things. 3 things I'm grateful for, 3 things I need to do today, and 1 thing I can do for my health.
That is very organized. I feel like my morning is a disaster now, honestly.
Don't worry, we will fix your life later, step by step.
Thanks, Mom. I feel supported.
After writing, it is finally coffee time. I make a small breakfast with protein, like eggs or yogurt with fruit and oats, because it helps my energy.
Do you eat while looking at your phone?
If I'm alone, sometimes I watch a short, calm video or listen to a podcast in English. No news, no drama, nothing intense.
That's actually a very nice way to practice without pressure.
Then I check my calendar and messages and choose my top 3 tasks of the day. After that, I start work or study feeling more focused.
Your routine sounds very healthy and balanced, but are there any bad parts or are you secretly perfect?
Yes, of course there are bad parts. Sometimes I stay up too late scrolling TikTok, and then in the morning I feel tired and skip movement. I also sometimes check messages too early and feel stressed.
Okay, good. You are human. We can still be friends.
Now it's your turn, Theo. Tell us about your morning. Be honest, even if it hurts.
Okay, my alarm rings at 7 and I turn it off immediately, like it offended me.
Do you get up after that?
No, I stay in bed and check my phone, which already tells you how this will go.
Already a bad start.
I know. I check WhatsApp, then Instagram, then TikTok, and I tell myself, only 5 minutes just to wake up.
Famous last words that never mean 5 minutes.
Yes, suddenly it's 7:30 or 7:40 and I'm still in bed feeling worse than before.
How do you feel emotionally after that?
Honestly, I feel more tired and sometimes a little sad. I see bad news or perfect people online, and my day starts with comparison instead of calm.
This is very common. Many listeners probably recognize themselves right now.
Then I jump out of bed because I'm late, wash my face very fast, and brush my teeth without really waking up.
That part is at least functional.
I look in the mirror and think, why do I look like a zombie from a low budget movie?
Because you watched TikTok until 1 a.m., let's be honest.
Yes, sometimes I stay up late watching series or scrolling. There's always new trends, AI filters, viral sounds, and my brain doesn't want to stop.
I understand. The apps are designed to keep you there as long as possible.
After the bathroom, I drink coffee first and sometimes forget water completely.
So your body is dry, tired, and then gets caffeine. Poor body.
Yes, many days I skip breakfast or eat a cookie. Sometimes I eat nothing at all.
You sit down or eat while walking around.
Usually, I stand and look at my phone again, checking news or short videos. There's often something negative, and I feel stressed before work even starts.
So your morning is bed plus phone, coffee plus phone, then stress.
Yes, then I choose clothes very fast. I don't really have skincare, just some cream if my face feels dry.
No sunscreen?
Sometimes if it's very sunny, but not every day.
We must change that for future Theo.
Then I go to work or study. On the way, I listen to music or podcasts, sometimes in English, and that is actually my favorite part.
So your best habit is listening to English in the morning?
Yes, but overall, my routine is not very healthy, and I know it.
What do you want to change first?
I want to stop checking my phone in bed, eat a real breakfast, move a little, and have a quiet moment without noise.
That sounds like a good and very realistic plan.
Why is it so hard to have a healthy morning in 2025 and 2026?
One big reason is phones. They're always with us. Notifications overload our brains before we're even awake. Most content is not calm or neutral. Short videos steal time without us noticing. Trends create pressure to be perfect. Working from home mixes sleep and work. But we can still be intentional and choose differently.
So, if we were to design an ideal morning routine for real people, not influencers or productivity robots, where should we start?
Well, I think the first step should always be water and light, because after sleeping for many hours, your body and brain are both slightly dehydrated and still in night mode.
Which explains why I sometimes wake up feeling confused, tired, and a little angry at the world even though nothing bad has happened yet.
Exactly, and you're not broken for feeling that way. Studies show that even mild dehydration can affect focus, mood, and energy. So, drinking a glass of water soon after waking up helps your brain work better almost immediately.
So, the solution to my bad mood might actually be water? That feels almost too simple to be true.
I know it sounds boring, but boring habits often work best. And light is just as important because natural light tells your brain that it's daytime and helps reset your circadian rhythm.
That internal clock that decides when we feel awake, sleepy, hungry, or strangely emotional for no clear reason.
Yes, that one. Getting light into your eyes in the first 30 minutes after waking helps your body release the right hormones to feel alert.
And this doesn't mean standing outside for an hour like a wellness monk, right?
No, thankfully. Opening a window, standing on a balcony, or even just sitting near a window while you drink water already helps.
Okay, that feels doable even on bad weather days when going outside feels like too much.
After water and light, the next step is a little movement. And this is where many people think they've already failed.
Because they imagine a hard workout, sweating, and regret before breakfast.
Exactly. But science shows that gentle movement increases blood flow to the brain and helps your body wake up without stress.
Stretching, slow yoga, or even walking around your room like you're half awake but trying your best.
That still counts. Movement also helps lower cortisol, the stress hormone, which is usually high in the morning.
So instead of waking up stressed and staying stressed, movement helps the body calm down first.
Yes, and for people who feel anxious in the morning, slow movement can actually feel grounding.
5 to 10 minutes sounds reasonable. Not impressive, but realistic.
Realistic is the goal. After that, basic self-care like brushing your teeth, washing your face, and getting dressed matters more than we think.
Even when you're working from home and no one is going to see you.
Especially then. Psychology studies show that small self-care actions send a signal to your brain that the day has started and that you matter.
I feel personally attacked, but in a good way.
Sunscreen is also important even when it's cloudy because UV rays still affect your skin over time.
Future you will be very thankful even if present you forget sometime.
Then comes breakfast, which people love to argue about.
Yes, the internet has very strong feelings about breakfast,
Science suggests that eating something with protein helps keep blood sugar stable, which supports focus and mood.
which explains why skipping breakfast sometimes makes me feel tired, shaky, and emotionally dramatic by mid-morning.
Exactly. Breakfast doesn't need to be big or perfect. Yogurt, eggs, nuts, or a small smoothie is enough.
And eating without scrolling bad news helps too, I imagine.
Yes, eating calmly helps digestion and keeps your mind from getting overwhelmed too early.
After breakfast, I like the idea of a quiet moment, even if it's short.
That's a great habit. Writing, journaling, or just thinking about your day helps your brain organize information.
Studies say planning reduces decision fatigue, right?
Yes, when you decide things early, your brain uses less energy later.
So, writing 3 priorities is like giving your brain a map instead of letting it panic.
Exactly. And finally, controlled screen time makes a big difference.
Not no screens forever, just less chaos.
Yes, using your phone intentionally instead of automatically protects your attention.
Checking messages after you've taken care of your body feels very different from checking them while half asleep.
That's because one is responding and the other is reacting.
Though the ideal routine isn't about doing everything perfectly.
It's about sequence. Body first, mind second, world last.
Water, light, movement, care, food, calm, then screen.
And if you only do one or two of these, that still counts.
Small habits done daily beat big habits done once and then forgotten.
Okay, it's time to finish. We shared our real routines and built an ideal one together.
You don't need to change everything tomorrow, just start small.
Thank you for being with us on the English Odyssey. Have a calm, healthy, and happy day.
And keep speaking, keep listening, and keep learning.
Bye.